Hello, good day, folks. I'm Haroon'S. I'm addressing you from the Federal Republic of Nigeria. First of all, I throw a big congratulations to our amiable leader, Stephen Covey, for celebrating Independence Day of the United States of America yesterday. Congratulations, our leader. Congratulations, our mentor. We do appreciate you. May God continue to be with you and assist you in all your endeavors. Yeah, folks, today I would like to yeah, I would like to talk on a very important issue. So, and I would like us to go to the blog. Now, there are so many videos that are being posted by the admin of TBC as guides for us activation. There are so many testimonies, videos, write-ups for us so that we'll be guided. Number one, the first information or the first blog that I will advise us to go and view is one with Imbe is getting full support in Cameroon. So I advise you to watch this video. Watch it. Imbe is a very great leader, a very successful leader in TBC. So thank you, Mr. Stephen Covey. I can see you subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much. And I'll be very happy to have you as a co-host in my channel. Then the second one is Fruit Stand accept 20% TBC and is already leading in Bitcoin contest. If you look at the video and the image at the time this was posted, you will see, if you open it, you will see a woman selling his products, fruits. So with TBC, 100% CPC, very, very fantastic.
Baby Jane
You
Tanda,
can
I'm
see,
30 years old. Jane's food stand.
very, very fantastic. You can see labeling the product, labeling the fruits. So, and the percentage of TBC is going to get, and the percentage of cash is going to get. You can see, wow, wonderful, wonderful. As she does this, then is also getting referrals, and by getting referrals, it will be rewarded by the admin. You will see, as at the time this video was posted, this post was posted, she already has 10 referrals. already has 10 referrals. Others love us to get back. So I'm very sorry. Yes. So now let us go again. We go and watch this. Very, very fantastic. When we tell us that there are so merchants, there are so many merchants in TBC, close to 800, close to 1,000 merchants we have gotten selling their products, selling their goods, accepting services for TBC, rendering services for TBC, selling their goods for TBC, a certain percentage of TBC and a certain percentage of cash. You see, and you are being advised to watch this also. Mr. Abundance has spoken. Are you listening? You see, the RSVP Leadership Conference is very important to our community. This is the video. You watch it. Then let me stop sharing and let me get back. So let me stop sharing. I've stopped sharing. So now, votes. Yeah, folks, I enjoy you to be talking about TBC to people. You never know the time they will yield to your talking. Today, I've received 2 phone calls. They are friends that I've introduced TBC to in the past 2 years. Yes, one of them, I've introduced TBC to him for the past 2 years. Another one, I introduced TBC to him as soon as I was introduced to TBC. Now, somebody else has introduced TBC to them, and they now remember that I always encourage them for some time back. They now remember now, then they are now calling me, and I've booked an appointment with them today. One in 2 hours time. No, in 1.5 hours time, I will be contacting one, we'll be having a meeting, and at the same time, so in 3 hours time, I will be contacting another one. So there are ways in TBC in which you can get cash flow. If they are not reading to you today, go to another person. You tell everyone. Go introduce TBC to everyone, and whoever wishes to join you will join you, because TBC is for the masses. TBC is abundance-based currency. TBC stands with the masses. Other cryptocurrencies stand with the elite. Other cryptocurrencies are being controlled by the elite, whereas our own TBC is being controlled by we people, by the masses, by the masses. Therefore, I encourage all of us that we should not get tired. You will see some naysayers. You will see some bad-mouthing what you are trying to market to them. No, don't be tired. Don't be despaired. It is you that is trying to convince them. It is you that is calling them to abundance. So you know the true meaning of TBC, and then you know what TBC is capable of. They do not know. You try to make them understand. By doing so, I'm very sorry if there are interferences. I'm very sorry. So I have some people behind me which very close to me, and I cannot control them. So I'm very sorry for that. Very sorry for that. So now, so I'm expecting us. I'm expecting the viewers to join me. I don't know what is really happening. So let me check what is really happening. I don't know. Let me go back. So I want my viewers, if you can join me. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my great friend. My great friend. Thank you, TBC Sharif Khan. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my beautiful madam, Toleha Axtel Beauty. Thank you, Sharif Khan from Bangladesh. I can recognize you. I can recognize you, and I can also recognize Madam Juleha Akhter Beauty. Please forgive me if I cannot pronounce it properly. I'm expecting you on my broadcast. I have forwarded to you my okay, okay. Please, and I will in a few minutes. I will my link will be put here, so you join me through this link. So I have sent the link to you. Please join me, and we'll do it together. I'm very sorry for the noise. I'm very sorry. So I'm expecting you join me. So God bless you. Thank you very much. Please just give me a few seconds. I want to iron out some things. So I'm very sorry. I'm just trying to make them some arrangements so that the noise will be reduced. So thank you. Please, I'm expecting you on my live video. Mr. Sharif Khan, I'm expecting you. My madam from Bangladesh, I'm also expecting you. So yes, I'm also expecting you. Madam Joleha Akhter Beauty, I'm expecting you. So, and without much ado, let me continue. So I will be accepting I'll be expecting you. So when you join us. Now, there are so many people. You see, just let me go to I will go to my blog. Now I'll go to my, oh, Mr. Sharif. Mr. Sharif, you are welcome. You are welcome to my
Ah,
live broadcast. Thank
hello,
you.
brother. How are you?
Hello,
Hello.
brother Sharif. You are welcome. I'm very
Yeah,
grateful, very
yeah.
grateful for
Also,
you to have
yeah.
appeared on my live broadcast. Very grateful. Thank you very much, and I would love
Thank you.
you. So this is the world. You see, this is Mr. Sharif from Bangladesh. I'm telling you, those of us that are watching us from Nigeria, I'm telling you, if you are watching me from Nigeria and if you are not a TVian, it is better for you to join our community. It is a worldwide community. It is community of freedom, community of love, community of abundance. You will see from far away Bangladesh, I have a visitor. I have a host. I have a brother that is love is with TBC. He loves
Yeah,
TBC. He loves TBC. He embraces TBC. He embraces TBC. He sleeps TBC. He eats TBC. He drinks TBC. He enjoys TBC. He sleeps TBC. He eats TBC. Everything about TBC, everything concerning TBC, then he is involved. So I welcome my dear brother, Mr. TBC Sharif. Welcome. Please, can you say something to the world? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, brother Haroon. Give me floor. Say something about this. We love TVC also because TVC abandons the crypto money, digital money, or smartphone money, and peer-to-peer transaction, not exchangeable kind. It's a our coin is a very well coin, and it's abandon the crypto money. And our digital coin is also yeah, personal money, and our money also mission with currency. TVC, Tabilian coin mission with currency, and our money, digital money, TVC is our money also wonderful conception and wonderful platform here. Admin is a very great person also, and TVC end up providing global. It's a wonderful conception. Another market-based cryptocurrency is not people gain every time market-based cryptocurrency also up and down. But our currency TVC also up because one person join this community is value 1 grain of gold. I mean, 1 grain of gold, fiat currency 2.96 maybe. So every day our TDC community grow. Every day our TDC community people grow and grow our community also. Thank you, sir. Stephen Kobe. Thank you so much. So we are also continue trying hard and soul our community join new people. We are trying Bangladesh, Canada, আমাদের non-tribal Philippines, all over the world. We are trying hard and soul. Because our mission, 1 billion people hit me. Okay, thank you so much. Here is Stephen Kobe, and thank you so much, Haroon, brother. Give me floor. Thank you.
Thank you. In fact, I do enjoy you. I do enjoy what you have talked, what you have said concerning TBC. TBC is about love. Thank you, TBC Sharif. Thank you. You are welcome. Yes, I'm very happy today because I have a very fantastic leader, in TBC. In fact, you are welcome, my leader, my mentor, Mr. Stephen Covey. Before you say something,
Thank you so much.
yes, I am congratulating you
Mhm.
for the celebration of your country's Independence Day. Thank you. In fact,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. And I want to know now how many years ago that USA got independence from the Britain?
It was and get this number. Way before our parents, your grandparents was living. 1776. 1776.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful.
Yes. Wonderful.
1776.
That was a long time ago. Long time ago.
Oh,
The United States was officially got our independence. We had a lot of, you know,
in fact,
you know, we didn't have 50. We didn't have 50 states. We didn't have 50 states. Virginia, the one I'm in, was one of the first. Was one of the 13 colonies. The rest of the United States, there's no such thing as California, Nevada, Arizona, all those states. It was nothing. That was nowhere near. It was just land. The East Coast of the United States started first. So, but anyway, that's a whole nother thing. But it's a pleasure to see you doing live broadcast, to be here. And Mr. Sharif Khan, think it's so great. He's a great leader in the Bangladesh community. He does an awesome job as well. You know, the Bangladesh. I'm quite fond. Y'all know I'm quite fond of the Bangladesh people. You know, TBC. I run the broadcast meetings, and I have TBC admin there. And I can't reveal what happened in that particular,
of course,
broadcast, but I can tell you this: if something happened there, and I believe, were you there?
I was.
All right.
I was.
So, and I know we can't reveal. What happened, but
of course,
but it is huge. And to know what admin wants us to achieve and what we want to do in our journeys in TBC, I'm telling you that admin is willing to give us. Now we can say this: admin is willing to give us broadcasters one-on-one training. My brother Mbe Derek reached out to me, and get this: I'm gonna show you how serious admin is. Admin said to me, listen to this, was wondering why I have not contacted him yet. Have not contacted Mbe to get to admin. You know, now this was yesterday morning when I woke up. I saw the message on my smartphone, and I said, well, I'm not going to do nothing on Independence Day because that's a big day. Most people are not working. We know our emergency services and stuff like police and hospitals and mail travels all holidays, 365 days a year. But most of the workforce in the United States is all off on Independence Day. That's a major holiday like Christmas and our Thanksgiving Day. But I can tell you, there were fireworks all over the place last night. I could go, listen, I don't even have to go somewhere to see fireworks. I can just go down the end of my driveway and look up at the sky. I had people coming to my driveway looking to the sky. You know, so I'm just saying to you, fireworks is everywhere. You know, they really do it up here and for holidays of like Independence Day. And get this, fireworks are not even legal in some states. but people still go to the states that's legal, bring them back to their state. And, you know, armed forces, police can't stop it. It's just too many. It's just too many people have it. They can't stop it. They let them have their fun. But back to TBC. You know, we're moving forward, steamroll ahead. Admin wants us to be at 1 billion members by March of next year, by anniversary. Right now, we kind of on track right now. And I believe because that Bitcoin contest has really ignited people. Mbe, and as you know, as Arch Fletcher, was trained by admin. Admin is going to train each one of us broadcasters on a one-to-one, you know, so we can be just like them, getting people involved. Because it's not that we're doing so wrong and talking to people. We're saying the right things. It's just that admin, because admin's a master person, recruiter. He's a multi-millionaire. That person's a multi-millionaire, so they can go out and they know what to say. ignite someone to make a move. Now, where I'm very good in three-way conversations to get people off, because I was trained doing another online business I did 9-10 years ago by my mentor. He taught me how to close people, because some people are on the fence, meaning they'll get ready to join, but something is stopping them. So we use that expression, kind of on the fence. So it's important that sometimes you need somebody to get somebody. A three-way conversation pretty much goes like this. Let's say Sharif is on the fence, and I'm your mentor. And what you would do, you would first contact Sharif Khan and say, first you contact him and say, I'm going to contact my mentor. Then you put Sharif on hold, and then you contact me, and you and I talk. And your job is to edify me that I'm a great leader, that I have brought many people in TBC. He's cash flowing, blah, 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 stuff like that. You edify your mentor, the person that's helped you. Then you bring all of us on the phone, and you bring Sharif back on the phone, and then you basically say the same thing I just told you. This is my mentor, Stephen Cuffey, blah, 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 these things. And then none of them will introduce you to Mr. Sharif Khan. Now, all you do is keep silent. You don't say a word until not unless I bring you back in, which I will do. Because that's what people mess up in three-way conversations. Once you have introduced me, now just me and Sharif Khan. You just keep silent, and then I will bring you back in, because my art is going to be to get him over the fence into TBC. That's how a three-way conversation is supposed to be done. You leave it up to your mentor or the person to bring you in, bring your person into TBC. And that's how MBay is doing so well. Now, another way he's doing it is they passing out these brochures, and they using what they call bird dog. Bird dogs are people who you hire. You give them a few dollars to go out and disseminate brochures out to people. That's what you call them, bird dogs. They're your bird dogs. They go out and give out information. They may not know, they may know something about TBC, may not know what you know, but they know something. Hey, hey, check this out. I got a great online business. You can make all kinds of income, and we're growing our community, and pass these out. And we're going to be meeting at this so-and-so place, which is MBay's place. That's why when you see those videos on the blog, he's showing his phone, TBC, and everybody's saying more than gold, TBC, more than gold. All those people are people his brochures got into his place. You see? So these are things that now I don't know if admin told them to go out and get brochures. That may be something they thought about anyway. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. Because they've been working with MBay. I don't know if y'all caught it. MBay said, well, MBay, you've been working with me for how many months? 8 months. I caught it. 8 months. Because when MBay first got on the Bitcoin contest, he was only getting 2 or 3 people. Even one. Right? Remember? And then all of a sudden, he's up 100. Now I haven't checked, but I believe they're over 300 now. In 1 week, this week. I mean, they are really, they're going to be, I believe, if they're not, they were almost, one was over 300 and one was MBay was 298 last week, but they're on track to even beat that this week coming up. So, all I can say to you is, we have one way to make cash flow is to when you bring some winning to TBC, and to be a TBC millionaire, a billionaire, you have to purchase 40 grains of gold, which is about roughly 100 in the United States dollars, about 111 US dollars now, because gold, the grain of gold has went up.
Of course.
And that's one way. But the other way is to get people involved, and 2 people, 8 grains of gold each. You get 4 grains of gold on each, which is roughly about $23 each. But the key element is this. This is where people fail. The key element is they do not. This is what I did. You saw on the blog about education. They do not educate your two. It is your job to educate, to do what you know, exactly what you know. Then they do. They go out and get 2 each and do the same thing. And they do, and that happens then on and then on and then on. And that's how we get a lot of people educated about TBC. Now, what Randy Wilson talked about in his broadcast, we have to educate ourselves about money. What good is it to be a millionaire if you don't know what about money? Millionaires know about money. They study books or audiobooks or whatever. They study about currency, because you don't want to be a person. I know everyone got needs at home for them and their family, but you got to know how to make more income. That's why I say TBC is just one source of income for me. My wife and I, we're building multiple streams of income, and currently I'm working in the United States with some 7-figure earners who is showing me exactly how to create multiple streams of income. Some of the businesses are just for the United States and some are international. So, I want to always keep in contact with people like you, Haroon, and Sharif, and everybody, because if you really want to be successful in life for you and your family, you want to start a legacy for you and your family, you have to learn how to create multiple streams of income. Because I can tell you right now, I know TBC admin has more than that just that one stream here in TBC. Admin was a millionaire before he even created TBC. He displayed that. I said he displayed that. But I can tell you this: keep doing what you're doing in your country in Africa. Keep encouraged, and don't get. And I say this to everybody, all our members: don't get disencouraged when people say something bad about TBC or don't believe, because their belief system is not in check. See, some of them, you and I both know, Haroon, that everything starts with your mindset. You know this better than I. You talk about this all the time. All the time. Am I right about that, Haroon?
You are very right, but I don't think I know it more than you. I'm also following you, following your advice, following your guide.
Yeah, mindset, everything can start with here. If you don't have your belief system here, if you don't believe in what you are involved in, then it will fall by the wayside. It will never come to fruition like it should. It will just fall by the wayside. You got to believe what you're involved in, because all your energies are your energy is pointed towards what you're involved in, and enhances what you're involved in. And if you do not believe in it, if you cannot communicate with another person what you are involved in, then you got to ask yourself a question: why am I in it? You see? Why am I involved in something I don't know much about? The first thing we all should do as TBCians is know our craft. Know what it is, what it isn't, hold on a minute. I had to turn my phone. Know what it is, what it isn't, and what our current role is. We know what TBC is an abundance-based currency, wherein our mission is we're working towards to eradicate poverty here on Earth, and our goal is to reach 1 billion members. What it isn't is not a market-based coin. It only goes up in value because it's based on our membership will make it goes in value, and is graded by a grain of gold. It's measured. No, correct word. It's measured by a grain of gold. We are not a market-based coin. We're not that. What's our primary role? Right now, it is to be a distributor. We're in distribution phase. We're not in economic phase yet. We will be in economic phase at some point, hopefully soon. But we're distributing our coin because admin wants us to empty that wallet of theirs. They got billions of dollars. What admin's telling? They got billions of dollars in that person's wallet. We want to give it out to a lot of people. We're not give it out. We want them to purchase it. I corrected somebody on Facebook that's talked about investing. Stop saying investing. You're not investing in TBC. You are purchasing TBC. That's the correct word. You are purchasing TBC. You're not investing. I know it seems like you are, but you are purchasing TBC coin forever how much you are doing it so. So when you tell people out there, tell people stop saying you're investing. You're not investing in TBC. We are not investing in the TBC coin. We are purchasing a certain amount of TBC. Tell people that. See, these are things that I know. And get this. My mentor didn't train me this. I've had 2 mentors. Neither one of them trained me this. Guess who trained me this? The TBC blog. I became a strong student of the TBC blog. I dissected everything admin because this is what you got to know, Haroon. That the blog is of course, it's the main source, but it's also how admin communicates with us. That's the main way admin communicates. That's why admin is so specific in some of those long blog posts. And admin gets on our case sometime too, Yes, and admin, so it's just important for us to realize what we have our hands on here. This is not something small, minute. This is something huge, something large that can change everyone's life, at least 1 billion of us. But actually, it's going to change many more than that once we get to 1 billion. Because now our coin has reached its ultimate price. In fact, that should happen before we get there. Because every coin, get this number, will be worth 2.5, not million, billion dollars per coin. 2.5 billion per coin. So if you got 20 coins in there, I guess you're a multi-billionaire. I can tell you guys, I got about a little over 44 TBC coins. And I only paid, get this. Now I can tell you that I have bought some people TBC. I only paid $300 US of my own money. I have never bought any more TBC. Never. Never have. So, I bought a lot of people in TBC during 2017 and up to early 2016. And when I get this training from admin, I'll be back on my back on that road like I was on before. It's just that a lot of you know that, a lot of y'all know that I take care of my sister and I, we take care of our sick mother, our mother. She's not always sick every day. She's 93 years old. She have her good days and bad days, but that takes a lot of time. It drains us. And because she can't do a lot of things on her own. So it's hard for me. It takes so much of my time during the day. I can't get out and talk to people like I really want to. Or I can't get on the phone and talk to people like I want to. But that's going to change to some degree. I pick my times because, y'all know I'm retired. I've been retired since 2011. My days of working for what we call corporate America, those days are over. That's why I'm working with people that can help me, train me to be a true a millionaire, not just in TBC, but a millionaire otherwise. So I can then help people like you, Haroon. And I'm determined. I am determined to meet you in person. You know, I'm determined to meet people in Bangladesh and people around the world that I've met in TBC. Because if it wasn't for internet, we wouldn't even know each other. We wouldn't even know each other. If it wasn't for TBC, we probably wouldn't know each other. You know? But I want, sir, I'm sorry. I know I've been talking a lot on your broadcast.
No. In fact, that is the purpose of having you leaders on on each other's live broadcast, because it makes it fantastic. It makes it interesting. If we get you just like this on our TBC, if you are being called, and I know that whenever I call you, even today, I didn't inform you. I didn't inform you today personally. I just put on on our group. So then you make it, yes, right to point. We thank you for that. Then let me go back a little bit. I even on Sharif Khan laptop broadcast yesterday, I did mention that ever since you have started broadcasting, it was only yesterday I know that you didn't broadcast simply because USA is celebrating Independence Day. So you rejoice with your country. Even when your mother, even as sick, with the condition of your mother, you make it compulsory on yourself to be broadcasting daily. I did tell people yesterday that it was you only, and Mr. Sharif Khan, brother Sharif Khan, can testify to that. It was you only that I knew in TBC that has never missed, as far as my knowledge can carry me, broadcasting, except that of yesterday, and it was because yesterday was an Independence Day. That is number one. Number two, as I mentioned, so the opportunity you are having, I also have the privilege of meeting somebody. I just want to, I don't want to mention the name, please, of meeting somebody very great in TBC. In fact, very, very happy. And the few minutes he spent with us, I enjoy every bit of it. And likewise, I also watched Mr. Imbe's the brochure presented with pictures from South Africa. I watched it. I watched Bisco Randy with when he asked the question, what we want to do if you have small money, if you work, how to get money instead of investing your money looking for wealth. In fact, he did that. I appreciate you on everything you have been doing. Now, I want to ask one question, though, because on the three-way system, I have learned little something about that. But in Nigeria, there is something going on in Nigeria now, and I want you to advise the Nigerians in TBC and in the world. You know, every time now and then, admin is warning us against these so-called TBC exchanges. Nigerians are falling for this scam, and I do want the people that I know that these are scams. There is nowhere you can have fiat money or cash when you want to turn your TBC to cash going to an exchanger. Is a lie. It's a scam. I do tell them, and most of them are seeing the result, but they do not desist. Most especially our people, the so-called literate men in TBC, they will go to the villages and tell those villagers, the illiterate people, very ignorant people, something about TBC that will entice them so much so that they will bring a lot of money, and they will be promising them that in 2 months' time, in a one time, even in the time that they are going to have a huge cash. And some people that I've met personally, I've told them this is a scam, and they want to put TBC to you as something that is not good. It is not like that. TBC has its own way. TBC has come to create abundance. TBC has come to give you freedom, but not in this way. These people are telling you lies. Even some of those people that are going to the villages to tell them that I went to those villages, that those I know, I talk to them, and those people will come again and tell them that I'm telling lies. You see, I want you to this opportunity to address our people, because we are in very types in Nigeria. Number one, you see some people that not in it. Whatever you tell them, they will not believe. That's one. Number two, there are some people who take the advantage of TBC in scamming people. Number three, there are some people that are very, very sincere in TBC. And those who are scamming people, they will not go to the blog and read what TBC is saying. They will not introduce people to the blog to read the blog. Please, Mr. Coffee, what do you have to say in the little time you soon spend with us?
Sure. It goes back to what I was just telling you a few minutes ago about belief. There are going to be those who will people do things for strange reasons. People become negative just to get attention towards. If people can get one or two or three people to join them, and that person is being negative, and they got two or three being negative, they will be that way because they got, oh, I got attention. Some people don't care how they get it, whether it's positive or negative. But also there's another element of, let's be honest, there's a lot of people in your country, as in some in mine, there are a lot of people that are poor, that don't have very much. So there is that strong need to get a quick fix. You know, about quick fix, they want money now.
Of course.
There's no sense of delayed gratification. They got to have it now. Well, if you want money in TBC now, then, get this. Do you know Randy Wilson's cash flow, TBCRandy.com? He said, I don't do personal cash flow coaching, but he said every one of my videos are there that we did. And a person still can learn how to cash flow with just those videos, because people asked a lot of questions. People asked a lot of questions. So they can still be done. You can still learn how to cash flow that way. However, again, like I said, the first thing people need to become is a broadcaster. If they want to get with admin or MBA or people who are doing well, become a broadcaster. Just start. You don't have to do a broadcast every day. You can do it once a week. You're a broadcaster. 2 times, 3 times. I just chose to do it daily. But get with the people who are cash flowing. Okay, tell them. Okay, I know somebody that's cash flow practically every day. MBA has made so much money in TBC. He now paying for people to get into TBC, paying for their back office. He's actually paying for people because he's made income. So,
of course,
when you start making income, you can pay forward. If we all listen, ask a person, if you was a millionaire, would you want to be the only millionaire, or would you want people to come up there with you to be millionaire? It's very lonely at the top, but if you got people up there with you that's making the same income you are, then it's much better. So we all rejoicing, we all having a good time. See, in my vision, I see a lot of people in Nigeria having a great time, living a better life, because I know that your government, like my government, is not doing what they should be doing for you all. Your electricity is not where it should be. Femi told me, he said, Steve, our electricity is like in the 1980s compared to where y'all over here in the United States. He said, we should not be living like this, where our bandwidth on our phones or our internet goes down at night. or our electricity goes at night. Some of us can't even use, they won't even let us use generators sometime. Well, I hear all this stuff about you all. I said, it's just not fair. So if you got people in TBC that's talking against TBC, ask them this question. Do you want to live like you're living now and sit back and complain? Do you think you're going to move forward that way? Or do you want to try doing something different? Because what is one of the definitions of insanity? Doing something over and over again, expecting a different result. Doing the same thing over and over again, but you're expecting a different result. That is one of the definitions of insanity. Say that to them. Do you want to keep doing the same thing you're doing all over, but you steadily you're not seeing your head above water? You still can't pay your bills. You still can't eat like you want to eat. Well, we have a platform that can make the process better, and we're doing it over time. This is not a quick fix program. And now admin brought in passive residual income. Well, what is residual income? Residual income is doing something once and getting paid month after month after month. So you bring one person in and you teach them how to do the same thing you did. They're paying their 8 grains of gold each month, which is about $22, $23 a month. You're getting four grains on each person month after month after month, which is about $11 or $12. That seems like not much money, but it adds up when you bring in 200 or 300 people in. Ace Fletcher. This has almost been 3-4 weeks ago. He was already at over 5,000 US dollars, over 290 some thousand pesos for their currency in the Philippines. Now I don't know what Cameron called their currency. I know y'all's is Naira. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I can tell you in Cameron, whatever their currency is, I can tell you that Mbe is building wealth. I'm telling you that now, because
Yes.
he had 100 and some the week before. Now it's 2. See, if you do your math, you'll see how this adds up so fast. You know. So all I can say to you, it's a lot of things I could say to tell you what to say to some people that are negative. And then I had someone that challenged me one time in my chat room, and I believe somebody in my chat room, as I was talking, was handling that person. So I happened to look down, and they were questioning whether I had bought anybody in TBC or I hadn't made any money in TBC. So I said, please let somebody try that. I went to my KCBO. I looked at my genealogy tree. I looked at where people I brought in and the amounts they paid me. I've had people pay me up to $400 to get in TBC. $300, $250. I had more people pay me more than $200 than they paid me at $100. Now, quite naturally, these are people in the USA that probably has the money, but they did it. Now, are they still involved in TBC? I don't know. You know, I offer to train them. You reach out to them, but if they don't reply back, there's nothing you can do. Because just like in your country and mine, people want money now. They want a quick fix. You know, some of them don't believe we're millionaires. We're millionaires as far as TBC is concerned, but the true effect of what that's going to be for us is going to be when we hit 1 billion members. And if we stay on track like we are, we can get there. It just seems small, but it builds and builds and builds. Admin put in it. You may remember, admin put it on the blog one time before, from starting from May all the way to next March, based on the Bitcoin contest. And so far, we're right there for the month we are right now. So we keep going. They did how many people, members, and how many merchants we have. And the merchants are growing just like the members are. So we keep going. No matter what anybody say negative out there for you, there are going to be some positive people out there that will see it. So all you can say to them if they negative, don't even get mad, don't even get frustrated. Just say, just be cordial and say, God bless you, sir. God bless you, ma'am. Have a great day. That's all you gotta do. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it, man. Don't sweat it. Just go. Just tell. Have a nice day. Nice meeting you. Because see, when you're positive with people, it's much easier dealing with. Look, kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. Be good to them. Be cordial. Be nice to them. Even when they mad with you. Even when they saying bad things, they may not say it about you. They may be saying about TBC. And I know that angers you. Don't let them get under your skin. Just say, you know, I know you have that opinion, and I appreciate that. We have a different opinion. It's okay. It's okay. But I won't take any more of your time. Have a great day. But in my mind, I'm thinking, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. You should not, we should not end this conversation.
Right.
And I'm not the only one that is benefiting this today but I appreciate you much. So I appreciate Brother Sharif. I appreciate everybody. But if I didn't deem it fit to put it on the blog, so many people will also benefit from what you have just said. And I also hope that you also repeat it on your own broadcast. So this is a lesson, and this is a tutorial in which all of us, majority of us, will be getting in TBC. So it is not because I'm not discouraged at all, but I feel for those people that are being scammed. I'm not discouraged at all. I have prepared my mind already that TBC, I will follow it till it becomes liquids, so that it will be spendable as we wish and as we want.
Haroon, hold on just a minute. I'll be right back, okay?
Thank you. So thank you, Brother Sharif. So thank you very much. I appreciate you for waiting behind all this along, for waiting for being with us, because there are also many broadcasts that are going on that you're supposed to have joined, but keep you keep sitting with us. Do you have anything to say again? Because I appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for listening to us. And I also believe that you do enjoy what our leader, Stephen Covey, has said. Because the same thing will be happening in Bangladesh also. The same thing will be happening. Some people will be badmouthing TBC. Some people will be scamming the others, and so on and so forth. And like you stand well, and you are very, very great. So my regards to the Bangladesh people. So you are welcome, sir. You are welcome. So I think it is high time for us to end this program. So I thank you very much. God bless you, Mr. Stephen Covey. And my regards to your old mother. My regards to her. So I wish her well, and I also wish you and your family well. God bless you. So on this note, we will say thank you. So you greet your mom. Your mom is my grandmother. Your mom is my grandmother.
She's old enough to be anybody's grandmother at 93. At 93, she's old enough to be anybody's grandmother. She could be a great grandmother. She's 93.
Yes. 93.
Yes.
Wow.
93. But she's in her right. But she's in her right mind. Just the same. It's just that she moves around very slow, and she doesn't fall too much. But we got to watch her sometime. You know, we just got to keep our eye on her. Not 24, not all the time, but we got like right now. I'm preparing her breakfast right now. You like her cereal and fruit, things like that. Because my sister's not home right now. But anyway, like I said before, you know, like I said, reach out to me anytime if you need to, Haroon or Sharif. Y'all need any pointers, anything I could offer you, you know, because pretty soon I will be training with TBC admin, you know, but he's, my understanding, he's doing this for free for us.
Yes.
For the broadcasters. He's not charging us for this. So
no.
So hey, if it's free, get some more knowledge, you know?
Yes, of course.
So all you gotta do is reach out to MB Derek first.
Yeah.
MB Derek would
so
just you know, talk with you and have a little interview, like nothing invading or nothing hard. Just want to talk to you a little bit, and then he will contact admin and put you and admin together. That's what MB is there for. He's you know.
Thank you.
All right.
God bless you.
God bless you too.
Bye. So, Mr. Sharif,
okay.
bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.